customers have ordered, they come through our warehouse and we process it to the drivers. So like if you've ever seen like these, they call them flex drivers. Those guys receive the packages that need to go to a certain neighborhood or whatever. It could be 45 packages, it could be 20. And so what we do through the graveyard shift is we process those packages into routes. And then those drivers come in like around about 6 o'clock in the morning. They pick up their routes and then they go out and they deliver. That's what they're doing all day today. And it's 24 hours. So like right now, there are packages being brought to the warehouse that need to be sorted onto routes for tonight. So all the way from 8 o'clock tonight until 6 o'clock in the morning, that's done. And then the drivers take those packages and deliver them out. So
okay, so it's not worth it to mine. It's just the people right now that you're with.
right. And I just feel like it's going to be a lot worse going forward because they shut down Sam's Wholesale Club. So probably those Sam Wholesale Club people are going to be coming in too. So like since they shut down Sam's, we've hired 20 of those people who started, working at Amazon. And of course, it's a completely different animal than Sam's Wholesale Club. Because at Sam's Wholesale Club, the people come and, there's actual customers and stuff, whereas with Amazon, there isn't. It's just all employees, and you don't know what's in the order or anything like that. And so maybe some of them will be able to get acclimated, but of the 20 that were brought on, we had 15 that didn't show back up to work. So,
That's a lot.
yeah, that's a lot.
So how much is chicken, you know?
To start at Amazon now, I think it's $14.25. But if you go graveyard, then you get an extra $2 an hour. So, and then on certain days, like if you come in and work on your off day, they pay you an extra $5 an hour.
How often do people have to come in on their off day?
It's all voluntary. So you only do it if you want to.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Now during peak, like Christmas time and stuff like that, then it's mandatory overtime.
Now that's when I thought about working for them this year. I keep, we order from Amazon all the time. I didn't like them at first, but my kids will love them. So my older daughter ended up getting a card there, and they only go to Amazon for everything first. So we thought about, as a family, we'd like to do some shifts there.
Yeah.
On the holiday, because
a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. Friends and family members.
Yeah, we'll do it late at night to increase our budget or whatever what we want to do next year.
Right.
Because we keep getting these ads on our computer. Oh, work for Amazon, come join us. I'm like, whatever. But we were trying to see if we could get how high of a rate of pay we could get.
Right.
So the government would not do it for 6K, and I'm like, no.
Well, see, if you work if you work during the day, that's the rate. But like I said, graveyard shift does get more pay.
Well, maybe you should just let them know that you love the job, but you want to do it at a different area, because they switch people all the time in warehouses. So
yeah, but see, I don't want to do the warehouse anymore. I want to do at headquarters, because they're opening up a new headquarters, and so a lot of people here in Seattle will be going to the new offices, and so they're going to have a lot of office positions here in Seattle. So I'm hoping to get one of those.
Well, I hope you do.
Me too.
You have a great personality, and that's what you need.
Thank you. Thank you. I definitely don't think I'm being rude or anything, but what is your name again?
Oh, no, it's okay.
Alicia. Okay. Thank you.
I remember yours because of the whole cookie thing.
Yes, I know. It's infamous now.
It is. It really is. Everybody loves cookies.
Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna add your contact information to my phone and everything. What are you doing today?
Okay.
What area do you live in?
I live up in Mukilteo, Linwood area.
Oh, okay. I'm in Tukwila.
Yeah. Oh, you're on the opposite end then.
I surely am. I sure hate it.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
You live in Tukwila?
No. I was gonna invite you to come out tonight because they have karaoke here in Tukwila tonight.
Where is it?
It's at Billy Baroo's.
Oh, is that like a Western place?
No, but remember Tukwila used to be a cowboy city.
Yeah, years ago.
Yes. And so the name of the place is called Billy Baroo's, just like it was still for cowboys, but it isn't.
Yeah.
They're a little bit more snooty now. You have bougie people now in Tukwila. But yeah, the buppies and the yuppies have taken over.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Yeah.
Don't say nothing because I live around every day.
Yeah.
But I like living out here. My kids went to school up here in Mukilteo,
Mhm.
and it's just grown on me. I
Mhm.
just stay here and get along now.
Right.
You know.
Well,
I don't
if
deal
they're
with their attitude, they still look at you crazy when you go into Quality Foods, but it's like, okay, whatever.
oh gosh.
You know, or I'll hop into the post office or the library and oh, she's still here. You know,
Oh,
'cause
goodness.
Most people here, they come in and out. Like, they come to work at Boeing,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they leave. You know, they don't live here.
Oh
you know?
yeah. Uh-huh.
So I'm like,
That's how
whatever,
it is in
guys.
Tukwila,
Yes, I'm still
too.
around.
Yeah,
You know?
that's how it is in Tukwila too, because we have Boeing and Sabi, and most of the people that work in Tukwila, they don't live here. They come from
Oh, okay.
all other places, Tacoma and God only knows where else, but they don't live here in
Sure.
Tukwila.
Okay, well, let me write. I don't know if I'll come tonight, but at some time that might be fun. What kind of dancing do they have? What kind of music?
It's mostly R&B. It's mostly black
great.
people, and
Okay.
yeah, and so it's people again come from everywhere to come over here and sing and stuff like that. And what I didn't know is that here in Washington State, a lot of B-list, C-list, D-list celebrities and stuff, even actors and actresses, they all live in Washington State, which I had no idea. And so,
Yeah.
a lot of
It's been a long
times,
time secret.
yeah, and so a lot of times, like when I go to the karaoke and stuff, there's some, celebrities or relatives of theirs or whatever, they be there singing karaoke. And so I just sit there and watch them and have me a glass of wine and laugh, and it's over like at midnight. So it's only like from 7 to midnight, and people come and do the karaoke, have something to eat, something to drink, and then they go on home.
Okay. So what's the name of it again, Cookie?
It's Billy Baroo's.
B-I-L-L-Y-B-R?
Barroos.
O-O-S.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's at the Foster Golf Link, so it's at the golf club.
Oh, is it the golf at Foster's?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think I know where that is.
Mhm.
At the golf club, but I'll look it up if I come, and I'll call her and let you know.
Okay.
I don't know right now for being coming out, but that sounds like great. I've been wanting to go to karaoke out in some of those areas and more downtown Seattle. And I
Oh,
just haven't had a chance, so I'm so glad you invited me.
I don't go to downtown Seattle because I don't want to. I hate parking.
Yeah, there's nowhere to park. But
There's nowhere to
parking
park.
is usually free after 6, though, isn't it?
I don't think so. And then here's the other deal: the homeless. I don't like dealing with all the homeless people in Seattle, and I don't like dealing with parking. So
Well, what's happened with the homeless people? They always seem pretty harmless when I'm in there.
I don't know. I don't even like to see them. Is that rude?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't like that they put all the garbage over. Like, I've talked to them a couple times about that. I'm like, hey, you guys, you can at least clean up your garbage, Like, we give them a few dollars sometimes or go get food for them. But this is why people don't like the homeless, because you guys are dirtying up everything everywhere you go.
Right.
That's how horrible this looks.
Right. And
Like,
see,
I took a picture once and I on my phone, look at this. They're like, yeah, man, that's pretty not okay.
Well, you know, even working for Microsoft at the convention center, I rode in with one of the other shift gig people, Ty, and he parked in the international district, so we caught the train from the convention center to the international district, and just walking up the street to his car, it was homeless people. We had to step over. I smell old liquor and urine. I can't.
Oh yeah, you guys live in a bad place. Yeah.
I just can't. Yeah. I can't stand it. So I really prefer not to work in Seattle.
Sometimes, ammonia takes that smell away.
I know, but
and, if you're helping them or whatever, like sometimes I'll just take my ammonia, and just spray in the areas, like when I'm in town, because I'm like, you know what? It's like we have to maybe help them to recognize what they're doing or something, because it's just going to get worse if you just keep ignoring them.
Right, and they're increasing our tax rate 12% statewide. So it's going to be a lot more homeless people. So I'm disgusted by it. So
yeah, I hear you.
So that's why I try to, I don't do anything, no karaoke, spoken word, any of that. And I used to go to the Langston Hughes Center in Seattle to do spoken word and stuff like that. But I stopped because of all of the social problems in Seattle.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But it can be very disrupting.
Right. And especially we have the new Globe building that Amazon built, and you can go and tour it and everything, but it's a block away from where a bunch of homeless people go in downtown Seattle, and so because of that, I haven't went up there. The last time I did go up to day one to headquarters, that's what I had to go through with the homeless people arguing with each other and just kind of standing about, and so and so I haven't went down there, and I have a feeling that that's the reason why Jeff Bezos wants to move the headquarters for Amazon to another city. We already lost the headquarters to Boeing to Chicago. So yeah, and they closed down a few offices here in Tukwila and Kent because Boeing moved their headquarters to Chicago. So a lot of people left and relocated to Chicago, and they shut these offices down and stuff. And so I think that's the same thing that's going to be happening for Amazon.
Well, Amazon just got to Seattle, though.
No, they started in Seattle. Jeff Bezos he's from here.
Right, he's from here, and he started in Seattle, but they haven't always been in that one building.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's a building. So they were talking about opening a whole new office. Some people don't want them to open an office. That was in the news the other day. So I don't know what that has to do. A second office is what they're talking about.
Right.
So I'm like, why is this such a big discussion? Why is the public all involved in that? I didn't quite get the whole gist of it. But,
because there's so many people that work for Amazon, and Amazon started here in Seattle, and they want to keep them here in Seattle. But Jeff Bezos, now that he's making money, and he bought the Washington Post, and now he's even going into doing our own health care, so we don't have to do group health or Kaiser Permanente or anything like that. He's becoming, Amazon is becoming a world within its own self,
Right.
And some people don't want that to happen because, they want a piece of that Amazon pie, but it's not going to be like that going forward.
You don't think so, huh? Yeah, well, they didn't even believe in them in the beginning.
That's right.
And he's stuck in there and believes in himself. So I'm sure he knows the best business moves to make for his company.
Right. And he'll make the best decision because he always does. And like I said, as far as the people are concerned, it's just, as families break down and stuff like that, that's why we have so many social problems, So many social problems. And it's been going on for a long time, but it's coming to a head because the people are just weaker now. They're so just, it's so full of despair and hopeless, So,
yeah, but I think it'll be okay, You have to keep your hope up.
I know I do. That's why I just keep on going.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. I mean, there's a lot of world problems right now, and that's why I hate to see the whole thing with the food because, frankly, Cookie, I think it all kind of starts that. That's all part of it.
Yes, it is. Yes, you're right.
What's happening there is all part of how our society survives.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll send an anonymous letter to Event Force and Microsoft and say, hey, don't do that. That's not nice.
Well, I totally thought about it, and then I'm like, no, because I moved on. I mean, ShiftGig, I was very impressed with ShiftGig with setting up this awards program and trying to get some structure into VAs, And, we're actors, too.
Right.
And, I understand that whole thing when you're not an A-list actor and when you're doing extra movies and when you're making the $2,500 and they're making the $25,000 and all of that and the road to that and how all that stuff works. But I was like, this is like a little much for me.
Well, it's like this. So if you're known by the type of character that you are when you're an A-list person, is how you treat the help. You treat the help badly or whatever, you're a bad person.
Absolutely. Your behavior is just like this whole thing with Weinstein. Now, I love my favorite, they're talking now about the people working overtime in the industry, of the entertainment industry, and how people are running into holes and being killed and all this stuff, and people are afraid to speak up because of their jobs. Now we've got Me Too out, so now everybody's speaking up. Every industry is trying to get on that bandwagon.
Right, because they want to. They think now is a good time to make change. If changes are ever going to be made, this is the time. Strike while the iron is hot.
Exactly. So now they're speaking out about people working like 40 hours and 30 hours overtime during the week and 2 or 3 days, all day and night. And not get enough sleep. Several people have been killed, have ran into the back in the trucks and different things and holes and so I'm like, wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I think it's great. They're getting it all out now.
Yes.
all at one time.
Yeah. So hopefully we can definitely look for things to be a lot better as we get into the summer for 2018, and by Christmas, all of us should be like totally relieved, honey.
That's a good goal, Cookie.
Yes.
That's a good goal, because that's part of what I want to do is like seek out new companies. The guy was going to email us a list of all the other companies that they have, because they have like a list of like 50 some people, different companies.
Oh wow, okay.
Work from time to time. Tom, and we haven't gotten it yet. I was going to call Sylvia to see if she got it from anyone.
Okay, and,
I think Sean was going to send it. So if I get it, I will pass it on to you.
Okay, Alyssa.
There's AG&G and a couple other that I hadn't heard of.
Okay.
So
that would be great.
Yeah, so that way people are working all the time if they want to, and if you don't want to do a certain job, then you don't have to. But I basically never work for anything that's under $20 an hour.
Yeah, and see me, any work I can get, I try to get it.
Right, and that's good because that's what you want to do, and that's great. And when I first started, I think I was a little bit like that too, but I learned real quickly, like within a couple of jobs, there's other companies that pay more, and
yes, that's true too.
Up the price if you hold out, right? Because one of the girls, they were telling me, because Rashawn came over to me and he said, that's probably why I didn't say nothing bad about me, because I was like on it with everything he did. I was one of the people that did not go to the training.
Oh,
because I didn't accept the job.
Oh.
So I guess he came over and told someone, or someone told him, oh, they put her on that computer, but she wasn't at the training, so I was at the training, so I need to do her job.
What?
Sean came over and said, oh, Alicia, can you, like, he was trying to tell me, can you move and let her do this because you weren't at the training, okay? So one more, like, negative, lowering kind of thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you should have said no. You should have said, no, thank you, I'm good.
Well, no, I just said, oh, no, she can do it. She want to do this job. She want to use a computer. That's no problem with me. Go ahead. I said, oh, yeah, she can do it. I stood back. I said, girl, okay, get up there.
Because we're making the same money, right?
Huh?
Because we're making the same money.
Right. I was happy because she was concerned about her being at the training, and she wasn't on a computer, you know, that quick or whatever, and, you know, I was, and she don't remember seeing me at the training.
Ain't that something?
I'm like, girl, you get up here, you have your fun. You know, yeah, you do your thing. He says, oh, okay, he just shut up. He didn't, you know, he said, oh, okay, so I think he was kind of shocked that I was, like, so gracious about it and was happy to let her do it.
Right.
You know. So I said, fine, go for it. And I felt nothing about it. That was how I actually felt.
That's good, because I would have been like, excuse me? Ain't none of your business whether I'm here for the training or not. You need to mind your own beeswax, sister girl. Meet me outside. How about that?
She was one of those people with the attitude.
Yeah.
You know? And even through when I'm working with her, you know, she was having an attitude. So I finally, I said, oh, so what was this that you were doing? She said, oh, what are you talking about? So I looked her straight in the eye, and I said, nothing, Adriana. And then after that, we got along perfectly. So
right.
I think I just need to let her know, you know, if everything's cool.
Yeah.
Okay? So stop tripping. So, yeah, after that it was fine, but she just, I don't know why. Because that's important to some people.
Yeah.
And it wasn't important to me. It wasn't that I'd been at the church. And then she said, oh, yeah, you're getting paid more than us, but that's okay. So I just looked at her. She said, yeah, they put the job out for more. Because I guess she kept up with every little thing that was going on. So she's like, but that's okay. And I just smiled and kept right on working. I guess it is okay since I was hired at the rate that I set my value at.
Right.
It's not my problem that you set your value at a lower rate and just got a job because you need one like right now.
Right.
So, yeah. And then after that, we were cool, but I guess she felt the need to let me know you didn't come to the training.
Right. I guess she resented it.
I saw the review came, you know. And I'm like, whatever.
And see, but to me, it sounds like she resented it, but it's none of her business.
Yeah, she did. She resented it.
But it's none of her business.
Yeah, it's really none of her business at all. If you have a problem with me getting paid more because Shift Gig raised the rate so they could get people to come, then, you know, you should call Shift Gig.
Right.
Don't call me. You know, you got to go to Rashad and tell him that you don't have a computer and there's a person that wasn't at the training that you were. And they go and get him to come over and say something to me, hoping I get mad or something.
Yes, but see, Rashad should have shut that down, you know. He should have said, well, that's the way that it is, and thank you for letting me know. Go back to your post.
Right, because they were showing everybody anyway.
Right.
Were, you know, when we came over.
And it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science.
They would scan their card. And it popped up on the computer, so you really didn't have to do anything to check off that they were there.
And it's not rocket science, you know. Get over yourself.
Exactly. So maybe he was just seeing how I would react to.
Maybe so, because I would have been like, There's levels to this. Sit down.
Do it?
Huh?
You wouldn't have let her do it?
Oh no.
Really?
Oh no, honey. I would be like, this is your business and this is my business. You need to, you know, back up and stay in your lane.
But Rashad asked me to move.
But see, he did that because she came over there. But I would have definitely said to Rashad, no, I'm good right where I am. And I would have told her, you know, this is what your job is and this is what my job is. And whether I was here for training or not, that's none of your business.
Yeah, Yeah, because the other workers, Evergore's workers, those girls that were back there helping us, like the head ladies, they were the ones that told us to come in and get at those stations.
Right.
You know, I would have never picked a station myself. You know, so.
And that's the way that it should have been left. But I tell you, you know, and I bet you that girl was a young person too, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, they get on my last nerve. I do not like going to work and being nobody's mama. You know.
I know. I want to say you should have sat her down and told her, girl, her mama must be your mama.
Right. Be like, and furthermore, go to timeout.
Yeah, but I just felt, you know, Ron, Rashad is in charge. And, you know, I'm there to do it ever since he's in charge. I wasn't assigned to him, didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
But he seemed to be the person in charge. So I just like, whatever, go ahead.
But Rashad is young, and he's been working a long time, and he has to deal with a lot. And so, I definitely, you know, my heart goes out to him, because if it was me, I would have told a whole lot of people, don't send them back, okay? But he needs people. They need people, you know.
Right.
And he just looked harassed. Poor Rashad.
He looked very timid to me.
Yes, he was like, good Lord, you know, is this my life, really? I feel so sorry for him, you know, what he has to deal with, honey. But you, yes. But it's you know, you really have to do, when you're a manager, you're the mama, the daddy, the you know, the mediator, the counselor. It is a difficult job, and he's so young.
You don't have to take on those roles, though, because
I know.
I manage all the time, and when I have at least 5 people with me, the first thing I do is I get them all together and look, all y'all have these job descriptions, you know what you need to do. I don't micro, okay?
Right.
Get along, get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used to say to them, you know, and I have like 15 people with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized right away I had an assistant and I have 15 people. And I told my assistant, you know what? You do whatever you want. You guys do whatever you want. If you see anything going on, you can say something. But you guys, I don't micromanage.
Right.
I can't tell you this. If
right.
something is not done, you will not be seeing me again.
Right.
That's how that works.
There's very few people who do like to micromanage, you know. It's like you're an adult, be an adult, you know.
Yeah, you're an adult, so act like one. If you can't, then we need somebody else.
Right.
That can act like one. But
right.
Like I would, like what you said with Rashad, I wouldn't have come up and said anything to me.
Right, me either. I would have shut her down. As the manager, I would have shut that down right quick, you know.
Yeah,
what? Okay, so
don't worry about it.
Yeah, thank you for telling me that she wasn't in training. Where are you supposed to be? Okay, I need you to go back to your post, okay? And that's it. Yeah. I would have shut her. I never would have came to you and said anything.
Right, me either. And even if she hadn't said anything to him, I still wouldn't have come and said that.
Right.
Because it's like, how do you know I wasn't in training? And so is it okay? Are you criticizing shift gig now because they hired someone late? You know, they upped the price to get people to come. Right.
But again, it's, you know, it's just like what I'm saying. That's none of her business.
Really?
Girl, get you some business, girl.
Anyway.
This is none of your concern. You need to do what I asked you to do. This is not your business. Right. And I don't need no help managing. So you just go right over there and stand over there and smile nicely and be very professional with these Microsoft people. That's what I need you to do. Can you handle it?
Right. Really, because it was really an easy job, and most of these jobs are fairly easy to do. The biggest thing is personality, being personable with people. That's the main thing that I get hired on, is my personality.
Right.
You know, I can walk into a room and get along and say hi with anyone, period. No matter where they're from or who they are.
I gotta tell you, I do have a problem with young people. I really do. And I just feel, you know, I just think I'm getting old and grumpy. They need to do a movie about old grumpy black ladies. Because I'm telling you, honey, I don't have no patience for foolishness. I just do not.
Yeah, I hear you. I know sometimes myself, but, you know, sometimes I do work with a lot of younger people, and sometimes I just let them know, hey, this is how it is.
Right.
Okay?
I'm just disgusted that I even have to say that. I'm disgusted with everything that's going on in the world. Are you serious? Get out of my face with that foolishness. I do not have time for that.
Yeah, go get a life.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they need to hear that. They need to get away from themselves. And, you know, older people too now. I can't blame it all on young people. I work with some older people that are pretty petty. You know, they're acting like they're the managers and not the person is.
I've had that. But you know what? Those older ones, they know who to fool with and who not to fool with. And then the young people, they don't know. You know, but when I see the young people act like that, the first thing is I think that they did this with their siblings. She got a bigger piece of cake than me. That's not fair. You know, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. But the older ones, they know who they can be messy with and who they need to leave alone. You know. Did you see
the older guy? Were you there when we first went into the main part of the convention center? The older guy that was sitting at the door.
Oh, the really old, and you know, and he was grumpy too.
Yeah, he was way. He's like,
yes,
don't
honey.
Go into any other doors that are not open.
That's right. Oh, honey, he tickled me. He made my morning, honey. I loved him, and he's so old. He had to be 156 years old.
Really?
And he's standing up there, honey, working. Ain't that something? Yeah. I was just amazed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The guy, the first one at the door, the only door that was open, the only dude that was standing there, the older guy?
Yes. He had on his hat on his suit and everything. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, hat on the suit.
Yeah. I was like, boy. And I know he got some stories to tell, honey. I would love to work with him and see him tell off people all day.
Really?
Yes, honey. I'd be grinning all day long, honey.
Really?
Yes.
Was he there later in the day when you guys were out front with the flyers?
Yeah.
He was still there.
He was still there.
Wow.
Yeah, I would love that. He's the kind of person that I would love to work with. People like that. Oh yes, honey. They make my day. Yeah, I love that. Those are the kind of people that I'm used to those kind of people because those are the kind of people that I grew up with. You know, even when I was in school, my teachers used to curse people out. Don't do that, you stupid so-and-so. You know, that's what oh yeah, and I had old teachers. They were old and had glasses on with the little pearl necklace thing, you know, attaching it around their neck. I had teachers like that. I did not have young teachers that were trying to date me or nothing like that. All my teachers were really old. They didn't have a lot of patience for foolishness, and if you were doing stuff wrong or whatever, they would let you have it with both barrels, honey.
Where was this at?
In Texas. Yeah, I grew up in South Houston.
Oh, good. No wonder.
Yes.
Yeah, things are a little different down there.
Yes, honey. I love that. Because you know what? They were completely honest. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from all of those old people. And, you know, these were people that were fully grown during the Great Depression. You know, they had seen some stuff. They knew how to live. They knew what the real world was like. No fantasy stuff, no foolishness. They know how to survive. They know how to live. And that is what they taught us. That is what they taught us. And so I really admired them and I appreciate them. That's the reason why I'm here today, honey. If people say different stuff or whatever, that's why I have the outlook that I have, because I know what real life is like. You know, before there was Applebee's, before there was the internet, before there was, you know what I'm saying? When life was the real deal. The real deal.
Wow.
And those people taught me that even if we have another great depression or whatever, I know I'll be all right. You know, never worried about depression, never worried about feeling suicidal. Like, who do you think you are? You know, how dare you sit up here and be unhappy because some boy didn't ask you to prom? Are you out of your mind? Come over here so I can slap some sense into you. Yes, honey. Come over here so I can slap some sense back into your dumb head. You know? Yes, honey. Tell you off in a minute. How dare you? Please.
Oh my goodness.
You concerned about some old raggedy boy? You got your whole life ahead of you. You young, and you got the nerve to be depressed about it. Are you out of your mind? Okay. Yes, honey. Keep you.
Don't pick your mind up.
That's right. That's right. You better stop all that foolishness in my presence right this minute. You know.
Okay.
So I really grew to love and respect and admire all of my teachers, you know, and they gave me a solid foundation that even today I take it with me wherever I go. My perspective, I do not get caught up in a whole bunch of stuff and get into my feelings and let people, you know, make me feel a certain way. It's like, honey, no, I do not have time for that mess.
Yeah, that's why I told her, sure, go ahead.
Yes.
You know, sure, no problem, Rashawn.
Mm-hmm.
Like looking right at me to see how I felt about it. Like, yeah, no problem, sure, she wants to get here. Hey, let her, come on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just moved back immediately, you know.
That's right.
That's how I was thinking. I thought nothing of it.
Right. Well, you dealt with it right, but like I said, I would have told, if it was me, I would have been like, girl, please, go sit down somewhere. I'm good right where I am. I'm good right where I am. As a matter of fact, I'm an old person. I'm going to do this here today.
Some of them thought I was really younger. You know, I'm like, no, I'm an old lady, so don't play with me.
That's it.
I probably have a son your age.
Right. Respect your elders before I call my son to come get you.
Don't look that old. Like, okay, look for one thing, and chronological age is another.
That's it. You know, but I'm like this. If I'm a complete stranger, you better be careful what you say to me. You don't know me.
That's why I said be careful what you say, because I'm nobody's second fiddle.
Well,
you know, Shifty told me I'm number one. Period. I tell myself I'm number one in and everywhere I go.
That's it.
So watch what you say. Watch what you say. Okay?
Right.
So yeah, I just thought I needed to set my tone. That someone even has the nerve to say, "Oh." I
know. And that's somebody that she'd have missed, you know.
Class even exists anymore in America?
No, somebody, a whole lot of people need their behinds kicked. That's what.
Yeah.
And she gonna run across somebody. She's gonna run across somebody that's gonna let her know just how the cow ate the cabbage, honey.
Probably, yeah. You just never know.
It's just a matter of time. It's about to get. It's already really real out here, and it's gonna get even more so. Even more so.
It seems like it.
Yes.
It seems like it. Yeah, it really does.
Life is not a video game. A lot of people are gonna learn that it is not a video game, and there is accountability and consequences for you out here.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely, just so nice to talk with you.
So nice.
So you went to the training today with events?
No. Yesterday I worked like a regular schedule, like 10 to 6.
Oh, where we were. What did you guys do? They couldn't have been still registering people.
No, just answering questions and helping people, and like different people who had problems and issues and stuff like that. I did coat check. I do coat check earlier in the morning, and so there's a lot of people that are flying out, so that's what I did yesterday. People had brought their luggage and stuff like that, and there was a place for them to leave their luggage and suitcases for the day, and then at 5 o'clock a lot of people leave, you know.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't expect there to be a lot of attendees today, so they didn't need as many of us.
Okay.
So today is the last day, and it's over at 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So I wonder what they're learning in there.
I don't know.
This whole new cloud thing, I guess, something said.
Yeah.
But it's amazing to me that when I do these workshops, like we were over at the Sheraton last week, and then we were at the Hilton. It's like, this is a lot of money, you know, exchanging and going around.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And I've noticed I really never see a lot of minorities. I mean, I count of all the people, I think I counted maybe 5 minorities. After a while, you start thinking about that, you know.
Right.
This is all that I did this one thing all about software and computers and stuff. And I really didn't see any of us that. Are you? So, but you, what's your background?
My background is in administration. So.
No, I mean, like culture. Your culture. What's your culture?
Oh, my family's from Fiji. But
Fiji. Okay, that's what it is too. Fiji. That is a wonderful island.
It is, you know, and that's where I hope to
get a lot of your foundation too, like from your early years, maybe like being growing up in that area and having those parents with the older.
Oh no, no, my mother is not from Fiji. My dad's. My dad's family is. Now my mom is she's half Native American and she's half Irish.
Okay.
So she is a fighter. She is hell on wheels, baby. And has jumped on people. And she put hands on people at work. My mom was a librarian and she worked at a library, honey, in downtown Houston. And she jumped on a lady at work. A fighter, baby. Yes, honey, a fighter. You can, honey, get her Irish up if you want to.
Oh, you mean literally she's a fighter?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Even now at her age, she will still fight.
Well, why? What happened? Did she get fired from the library?
She got into a lady picked a fight with her at work at the library. She was a librarian. And honey, before that woman knew anything, my mom had jumped on her.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And what did her boss do?
Huh?
What did your mom's boss do?
She didn't do anything because this is what I said even about this to other girls. See, it's some people that like to talk trash to people and be in other folks' business, and you can get away with that with some people. But you're going to run across that one person who's not going to put up with that. They're not going to put up with that.
Right.
And these people think, okay, I done did this here so many times and nobody has did anything to me. And they said that this woman walked up and said something to my mom, and before they knew it, my mom had that woman on the floor beating her behind.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Because she's not my mother doesn't do a lot of talking. She's a very quiet lady. She's quiet. And she minds her own business, and she takes care of her responsibilities and everything like that. She don't bother anybody, you know. And a lot of people think that just because she's like that, and she's a pretty lady, and she's petite, and so a lot of people think that, you know, she's gonna be that they can pick on her or whatever. But no, ma'am.
Right.
No, ma'am. Sister Baby will put some hands on you. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, baby. Do not let the smooth taste fool you.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry. You are so funny.
Yes, honey. Before you know it, while you still talking trash to her, baby, she done started whooping that behind.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So, we better get off of this phone. We could be talking all day. But I'm going to call you later if I can come. It starts at 7, so I'll call you like maybe by 6. If I don't, then you know I can't come.
Okay, all right. Well, it was good talking to you, Alyssa. You had me up here laughing and everything, all right.
Yeah, same here. Do they do it every Friday or the weekends all through?
It's every Friday.
Okay, yeah. So one Friday, I'll definitely come.
Okay.
And then if I don't call you tonight, then you know I can't come.
Yeah, it's short notice.
Okay. Thank you so much, though.
All right. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, then.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let me see what's going on in Texas right quick. I got to go pee. Oh, let's see. Let's see, who is this?